If you want to learn the hardest European language to speak, you must go to this city. If you would like to visit any city which we are talking about, there are links with the best accommodation deals in each video description. Do not hesitate to click on them for the best prices. Understanding the city. Budapest is the capital and the most populous city in Hungary. It has a population of approximately 1,752,286 and is located in the European Union's ninth largest city. Its central portion is known as the Budapest metropolitan area, and it has a population of approximately 3,303,786. The history of Budapest dates back to the 9th century, when the Celtic settlement of Aquincum was transformed into the Roman town of Lower Pannonia. Following the Mongols' pillaging of the region in the 12th century, the city became one of the centers of Renaissance humanist culture. After the reconquest of Budapest in 1686, Pest Buda became a global city following the unification of Pest, Buda, and Buda on November 17, 1873. Budapest also became the co-head of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Budapest is a Beta Plus city with strong foundations in various industries such as finance, art, fashion, education, and technology. It is considered to be the second fastest growing urban economy in Europe in 2014. Over 40 universities and colleges are located in Budapest. The city's subway system, which was opened in 1896, serves over 1 million passengers daily. The central portion of Budapest, which is along the Danube River, is considered to be a UNESCO World Heritage Site. There are numerous monuments within this area, including the Hungarian Parliament and the Buda Castle. Budapest's climate is characterized by cold winters and warm summers. The months of November to March are the most cold, with the average high being -1 degrees Celsius. The days when temperatures reach -4 degrees Celsius are also common in January. Reach destination. Most travelers will reach Budapest by plane through the Franz Liszt International Airport, which is operated by IATA, but there are also options to fly to other airports in Hungary, such as the Szolnok and Jaipur airports. The signs at the main entrances point to separate security areas for 2A and 2B, so that travelers can easily use whichever entrance they prefer. Interesting facts. Spoljakert, a Burindia, was rated the third best bar in the world, number 1 pub in Budapest, and third best pubgy. This place is a must-visit in Budapest. When Buda, Pest, and Buda joined together, they became known as Budapest. This name was changed to appease the public. Budapest's Stony Street Synagogue is the second biggest congregation in the world. It has a seating capacity of 3,000 people. Budapest's subway is the oldest in Europe. It has been running continuously since 1896. The ruined bars of Budapest are places where the young people of the city turn old abandoned houses into lively restaurants and pubs. They are the epicenters of the city's youth, with festivals and all the other nightlife you could want. Hungarian is one of the most difficult languages to learn in the world. Since it doesn't follow any specific rules, it can be hard to remember. The tallest buildings in Budapest are the Parliament and the St. Stephen's Basilica. Both of these buildings measure 96 meters high. Budapest has a subterranean world that's filled with over 200 caverns and tunnels. The highlight of this area is the Castle Hill, which is located under the labyrinth. The most popular location for visitors is the underground section of the Old Town. Budapest has the most thermal baths in the world. There are literally thousands of sources of hot water in Hungary. Budapest has many baths and spas, some of which are located in stunning buildings. The chemical composition of these waters is different from that of a bath. Few people know that a church can be found in Budapest's Old Town. The Szikla Templum, which means rock church, is located in the middle of the Gellert Hill. The Parliament building in Budapest is the third largest structure in the world. It's got a massive army of around 150 individuals who work incredibly hard to keep it running smoothly. These include the technicians and craftsmen who make the building's various components and keep it looking its best all year round. While walking around Budapest, it is hard to look at the buildings without thinking about the bullet holes all around them. They certainly look like bullet holes. While there was a revolutionary revolution in the city in 1956, many of the buildings still have scars from the fighting. Eat out. Pork, beef, Veal, or chicken are often the main components of local specialties, and often involve the use of varying amounts of paprika. Glais is a common dish that is usually translated as goulash soup or goulia, a stew with various vegetables and spices, and served as a main dish or a starter. This dish is similar to what is served in other countries. An average meal in Budapest is about $7.50. Accommodation. Hotels can be found across the city, however the select ones are within Castle District area. Prices for accommodation in Budapest are comprised between $35–45 on average per single room.